Hello, my name is Scott for SP Gaming. We are here in Factorio, and where we last left off, I got the robots set up, and they are currently waiting on... What are they waiting on? They are waiting on electric engine units, is that it? You only need one, so you should be producing. You got plenty in stock. Oh, no you don't either. So yeah, we have a little bit of a shortage of engine units. So why is that? These take 20 seconds to produce, so we are producing one every 10 seconds. And these take 20 seconds to produce, so we are... Yeah, we could definitely use more robot frame production. But anyway, yeah, this is producing at a ratio of 3 to 2. 3 to 2, yeah, that's working. So, is this, 1 for 2 and 3? 3 and 1. 2 and 1, okay. And 1 and 1. And 2 and 0. This is, if that is 1. Alright, it's been a while since I've set this up, in just one moment. Alright, so I believe what should happen, and how you configure this, is that this and this has to be one less than the ratio you want. So if you want a ratio of 3 to 1, you have to have this set at 2, this set at 0, and then this has to be set to the number of construction bots you want in the ratio, and this is the number of logistics bots in the ratio. But right now, I have it 2 to 1, or 2 construction bots to 1, and it's not grabbing that until... Alright, 2 and 2. We'll wait and see what happens if another... Yeah, this guy gets lots of robot frames. It's just a matter of waiting for... So yeah, if the green wire or red wire condition is less than 3, this should work. And there we go. So now it is, yeah, 3 to 2. Okay. Yeah. If this is red wire 2, this is greater than 1, I believe. That will give me a 3 to 2 ratio, I believe. Although looking at this, 2 to 1, yeah, it has plenty of robot frames for this factory. So it's going to keep producing these, and it's just a matter of waiting for enough to get to these guys. So what we are going to do is crank up our production of... Actually, what we probably should do, not what we can do, is we are going to set up a requester chest. And right there, and it's going to be asking for... Of course, logistics bots and construction bots. And now the system will be fully automated, and it will just keep supplying it as long as enough get dumped in here. So we got 2 and 2, and there we go. Yes, indeed, it works. 3 to 2 ratio. It is golden. So yep, 2. Limiting factor is how fast these guys can produce, as it got more than enough robot frames, because I did a 50-50 split. So we are going to set up more of these. So we are going to need lots of iron, indeed, iron. So we are going to request iron. Yes, we can request iron, and let's go to 200. There we go. Go get me some iron. Maybe it'll be a little bit faster if I just grab it off the line. Yeah, how about that? So, we got robot production is working. As long as... And yeah, the limiting factor is pretty much the logistics spots frames, but we'll be able to crank that up. And so we want to put this one here, and then this one here. Well, flip that around, so yep, that goes in like that, and flip that around. And now we just need to red wire the smart inserter. Do we have any red wires? Yeah, we do. Awesome. We are going to plop this down and plop this down. And let's throw you there. And what we are going to do, what should happen, is if we right click on this and then left click, this does not get a red wire condition set. So that is no problem. So we are just going to take our wires. And I was fairly certain if you did do a right click, left click to copy the settings, it should also add wires. But anyway, we are going to, yeah, we're going to need one more red wire. Only because we connected to here, so that is going to be like that. And now, yeah, less than 10. That's right. So actually, what we need is logistics network. This is less than 10. Not that it'll ever be. Yeah, it's never going to be less than 10, just because of reasons. Yeah, that's just never going to happen. Unless something happens and this completely backs up with electric engine units, which means that this is backed up, or for some reason is not producing. Yeah, about that. Anyway, let's just we'll disconnect that because we won't need it. And we are going to need a couple more smart chests. Let's go passive providers for reasons. And what we could do if we wanted to is replace this chest and replace that chest. And actually, yeah, that should work fine regardless. And we can make 2 more passive providers by switching out the passive providers with smart chests. We can turn those 2 other smart chests back into passive providers. Let's get that started. And oh yeah, yes indeed. And so why are you not? You don't got lube. That would explain it, of course. Silly me. I need to set you up with lube. Who would have thought? Alright. And you're off. So we have now cranked up the production of these. And I wonder, could I have built this a little bit smarter? I actually probably could have. Of course I could have. These need to go into these. No, it would have been way too complicated. Yeah, maybe another time. Anyway, what we are going to do is just one like that, and 2 more inserters. No. Oh, there they were. Awesome. So that's going to throw some more of those onto the system. And how are we doing so far? 2 of those, which means that oh, thank you for that iron. We might as well, while we're at it, logistics robot speed 1 researched. Alright, so let's go up to level 2. Just because it makes sense to. And those are working. Awesome. And yeah. Oh, there's an autosave. Alright, so yeah, they are bringing the science packs. No problem there. And do I have any in my pockets? No, I don't. Alright, so we got that taken care of. We've cranked up our logistics spot production. And one thing I was doing, I was taking a look at over here. Unfortunately, with the way I have things set up so far, I am not going to be able to get, I'm not going to be able to get solid fuel up to these guys, these locomotives, just because they are not within range of. Maybe this one I can load it up with solid fuel, a requester chest, but unless I send a belt through there, or somehow, yeah, the logistics network is limited to there, and I've tried setting up one here, and it just barely covers, and this is just a lot of hassle. Anyway, enough about that, because that is a future us problem. And yet, I've way too many flying robot frames for the construction bots, but that'll keep them quite busy. We have a 2-to-1 ratio. It'll always be 2-to-1 ratio. And so what else do we need to take care of? I was so focused on setting those up. Now that that's done, I really don't know what else I need to accomplish. Oh, maybe it's about time to switch this over. Although, I'm not even using much in the way of solid fuel. I'm getting plenty of oil. And this is working quite nice. Although, it would be nice to use both sides of the belt. So far, my copper production is good enough, and what I might do is set up, yes I am indeed going to set up another, you guessed it, a buffer system. Haha, yes indeed I am. So we are going to, how did I have this? So this has it iron coming on the outside, coming down on the inside. This I have iron or copper on the inside and coming out on the outside. What I could do is switch this around so that the copper gets split. Although I am also going to need to eventually switch this over to electric. That can always wait. But setting up a buffer can be done right now for reasons. And it looks like the buffer is slowly being eaten away. Right now we only have half of our engines on the run operating, so we are definitely going to have to crank up our iron production. And it looks like, oh, there is one iron drill that has, and another one. That would explain the decline in resources. So we are going to actually bring the iron down like this. Across like that. I am going to send that like that. Just to clean up this area. And I don't want to touch that. I might... How are we doing over here? Hasn't been much in the way of damage, so that's good. What I am going to do is lay down another mining drill right about here. Grab a pole, or not, right there. Yep, that'll be good. And like that. So we have mining in this, mining in that, mining here. This 1800 isn't going to get touched. Alright, logistics robot speed number 2 has been researched. That makes our bots like much faster. And what we are going to do next, red and green. Yeah, let's crank up the laser shooting speed as we will need it. And what's the best way to do this? Anyway, I'll leave that for later because it's not something I have to deal with right now. But I will. Where is the mining drill? And yes, I will put that there. Yes, that will cover plenty of space. And that will get us more iron on the belt. And it looks like, yes indeed, the iron is getting to further down the belt, so that is good. And yeah, that's alright indeed. No iron is getting to the end of the belt. Okay. So we are now going to work on this. So I want... How do I want this? Yeah. Alright, so we are going to have the... Oh. Yeah, let's destroy that. Ouch. Yeah, maybe not that. Do I have any more repair packs? Yes, right here. And did these turned on? How are we doing for accumulators? Are charging 6.8, 7 megawatts. We are over 900 megajoules of accumulator capacity. Alright, so what we can do here is, of course, disconnect that and just run a belt. Alright, so with this, what I am going to want to do is I will be bringing, but do I want to... Okay. What we can do is we can split off. I'm actually going to adjust things here. This is going to be my copper belt. I'll say to here, and then I'll have inserter, furnace, 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 inserter. This is my output of the, yep. And then, or we can actually do a different, nah. Let's see, inserter, furnace, 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 inserter, belt. We got laser turret shooting speed. We're going to connect that to that. And then this is the output. And yeah, that's good. Oh, not that one. We're going to need belt like this. And yeah, let's get rid of that. And we need more inserters. And will our factory starve? No, it should be okay. Let's put these in. Alright, well, we've now converted our copper over to a buffer system. Yes, indeed. Now that will be flowing on the belt, and maybe I'll want to have it come up like this. Just to clean it up for reasons. No, we can do that like that. And now what we can do is we can set up, not like that. We can get things ready for when we actually bring electric furnaces online. Okay, do we have any? We need stone brick and steel plate. First time in a long time we actually need stone brick. So yeah, we got plenty of it. Oh no, I don't want that many. Not that many either. Yeah, that'll do. Although that'll clog up my inventory. We are going to need steel. And yeah, I could request it, but I think it's going to be a little bit faster if I go grab it myself. Although it does look like the bots are working a lot faster than they were running. And now we can do 3 electric engines. Not electric engines. Why did I say electric engines? Let's set this up. Yeah, right about. Let's give it 1 space. Throw this right here, and the buffer has died. It has died. I need power. Power. Let's set you up there. And there. And of course. Right there. And we need inserters. More inserters. And there we go. Now we just need to run this line here. And we will be soon ready for, well, we're by no means there yet. But I'm going to set that up just like that for reasons. Alright, so how is iron doing? Yeah, it's coming along, although they are slowed down by the speed of emptying out. And yeah, I could upgrade them to fast inserters, but that's going to be it for today. At this point, things are looking good. We did crank up the bot production, which will increase the quantity of resources being used. But overall, this looks pretty good. We've had a good, decent supply. If we look in the logistics system, yeah, we have 5.9k of iron plate in the logistics system, so we have more than enough to supply our system, at least for now, until we get better production up and running. And yeah, they're just flinging themselves at our walls, at our turrets, at our defenses. But that will be it for me today. Thank you for watching this episode of Factorio Biter World Edition, with trains, of course. My name is Scott for SB Gaming, and have a good day.